What is licensing and how can it help your business? Licensing is a powerful way to grow your business by leveraging other people's trademarks, logos, and intellectual property. If you're looking for ways to expand your business or increase your profits without having to start from scratch, licensing might be the perfect opportunity. Let's take a closer look at what licensing is and how it can benefit you.
What are the different types of licensing?
There are different types of licensing. Inbound licensing. You're paying to use someone else's brand. You pay another company to use their brand, logo, or intellectual property. This is great for businesses that want to use a recognizable name to sell on their own product. Let's say you start a soap company and you want to use the name
Polo.
Here's how it works. You pay a royalty fee to use the name
Polo.
You agree on a royalty percentage of your sales. So let's say 10%. If your sales reach $10,000 in 1 year and you agree on 10%, then you will owe $1,000 in royalty fees to
Polo. Why $10,000? Are there any upfront fees involved with licensing?
There are instances where the brand owner might require an upfront payment called a guarantee. For example, you might agree to pay $5,000 upfront to
Polo,
even if your sales don't reach the expected target. You see, there are times when a brand owner will say, in order for us to let you borrow our intellectual property, we need to guarantee that there's going to be minimum sales of $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000. So an upfront payment usually allows the brand owner to receive some monetary value in exchange for you using their intellectual property without necessarily having to worry about whether you will actually meet the $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 expected sales valuation. The brand owner might have other requirements. For example, they might want to approve your product design.
So what other stipulations might a licensor impose on you, the licensee?
They might want to approve your marketing materials, or they might want to know where are you selling these products. This ensures that the brand is being used properly and maintaining its value. So while the process might seem a little bit complicated, the benefits are huge. By using an established and trusted name, you can quickly gain customer recognition and boost your sales. Think about it. People might not recognize your brand, but if you wanted to put the name Calvin Klein or Nike, Adidas, Puma, Mercedes, whatever other brand you can think of, people might recognize those brands. And so by putting it on your brand, you have this instant recognition.
So what if you own a recognizable brand, name, slogan, logo, tagline, aka trademark that you want to let others borrow?
So we talked about inbound licensing, but what about outbound licensing? Outbound licensing is when you let others use your brand. You are the owner of a brand or intellectual property and you allow other businesses to use it. If you have a strong brand, you might want to license it to others. This is what companies like Disney do when they allow manufacturers to use Mickey Mouse on products like t-shirts, toys. But here's how outbound licensing works. You also receive royalties. When someone licenses your brand, they will pay you a percentage of their sales, typically between 1 and 15%. For a popular brand like Disney, the royalty might be closer to 10 to 15%.
What other provisions are involved with outbound licensing?
There is also something called a license by territory. You can license your brand to specific companies in specific regions. For example, a company in Japan might want to sell your brand there, but they must meet certain requirements, like opening a set number of stores. You can also negotiate the terms of the license, including whether the licensee will make an upfront payment or only pay royalties.
So what are the benefits of licensing?
It's all about finding the right deal that benefits both parties. Licensing your brand can be a great way to make money without having to manage production or distribution yourself.
So let's touch on royalties. What are they?
It's a low-effort way to earn passive income from your intellectual property. But it's very, very important to understand royalties. Royalties are the amount of money you'll pay or receive in licensing fees depending on the type of product, market, and the brand's popularity. Well-known brands you might know include Disney or Marvel, which command higher royalty rates like I said, around 10 to 15%. Their names carry a lot of weight and help drive sales for licensees. Low-margin products like electronics may have lower royalties, usually between 1 and 5%, because the profit margins on those products are slim. What else matters? Market size matters. The bigger the market or demand for your brand, the higher the royalty fee can be. A popular brand in a competitive market can demand much higher rates, while smaller or niche markets might offer lower royalties.
So back to the benefits of licensing.
When you're considering licensing, it's important to understand how royalties work and ensure that it benefits your business and ensure that both sides benefit from the deal. So why should you consider licensing? Why should you even think about licensing, either as a brand owner or a business looking to use a brand? For brand owners, licensing is a great way to grow your brand without having to invest in new products or manufacturing or distribution channels. You can earn revenue while allowing others to use your brand and expand it into new markets. For businesses looking for a license, licensing allows you to tap into an established brand with built-in customer trust.
This is very, very important, so listen up.
If you're launching a new product or entering a new market, licensing a well-known brand can help you stand out and attract customers right away. But what makes a license valuable? If you're considering licensing your brand or seeking a license from another company, ask yourself these questions. Is your brand recognizable? The more recognizable your brand is, the more valuable it is for licensing. Brands that people already trust have a higher chance of attracting licensees. Can your brand add value? A good licensing deal happens when your brand can help another company sell more products. If they believe that your brand can drive sales or add a unique value to their offering, they will be more than willing to pay for it. But is your brand ready? It's important to ensure that your brand or idea is well established before licensing it out. It should have a loyal customer base, a clear identity, and potential for growth. But how do you get started with licensing?
So what should you do if you're ready to start licensing?
If you're thinking about licensing or obtaining a license from another company, here's a mini roadmap. Protect your intellectual property. Before licensing anything, you need to have legal protection for your brand. This could mean getting a copyright, a trademark, or a patent for your product. Without this protection, your brand is vulnerable to being copied by others. There are plenty of online resources, such as YouTube channels like this TrademarkLawyer channel, and there are also books that help you understand licensing basics. There are also events like the Licensing Expo, where I can represent you if you are looking to secure a license or whether you are looking to license out your brand to others. As your licensing agent, I would look for businesses or individuals who align with your values and have the ability to successfully market your product. But of course, before signing any licensing deal, you need to make sure you understand the terms of the contract. Know your responsibilities, know the royalty percentages, and the duration of the agreement. It's a good idea to consult with a lawyer like me who is well versed in trademarks and who is also very interested in protecting your brand, but also helping you increase your profit by either licensing your brand or securing a license. The key is to find the right opportunities and understand how to make licensing work for you. So if you're ready to dive into the world of licensing, please send me an email. It is free to do so. The information is down below in the description. I'm here to help you through the process and answer any of your questions to help you find the right licensing opportunities to grow your business. I look forward to hearing from you, but if you want to know more about licensing, be sure to check out that video right there.